Hi guys. I'm sorry, I thought I was going to go live much earlier. I learned a lot. I learned that YouTube made a lot of changes, and all of a sudden, the webcams on my desktop and my laptop are not compatible with the new YouTube platform. I really don't want to download an encoder just to go live. I wanted to set up my laptop to go live, and all of a sudden it wouldn't work. I learned that I don't want anyone to have full access to my YouTube channels. I did download a few encoders and then realized the free version, the open sources. That means anybody has access. They can delete your videos. They have full access to your account. Now, so until I either figure that out, I can still record videos and upload them. However, right now I can't figure out how to go live on the desktop or the laptop. I have my laptop here. I had it all set up here, and an hour and a half later. This is getting old too. This is at least 5 years old. So frustrating. But that's part of the learning curve. And I was practicing using this. I never used Paint. I was creating a thumbnail. I was going to teach myself. It wouldn't go live. So as long as I have my iPad and this updated phone, if that's what it takes to go live, I really don't feel the need to pay someone. Streamlabs, that's what I did. It's free app to live stream. I went through that motion, and then they say, anyone has access to your YouTube channel. I'm not giving anyone access to my YouTube channel. They could do anything you can do on your channel, because Labstream is an open source. And I don't want to do that. I would rather do this. So, you know what? I'm not going live as much as I used to. When I go live, I'll go live on this pretty new iPad. It's only 2 years old. And if I gotta live now, oh my gosh. Something's happening in California with the COVID-19. I'll use my phone. As long as I can record. Why did I change color so much? Record videos. I'll keep it the way it is, and I'll do it this way. I just thought I would give it a go. Can't always have what you want, but I'm not ready to buy a new desktop or laptop. I just won't do it. Okay. Thank you about the live, about the Streamlabs. It's a free app to live streaming, but anyone who's on that open source has full range of your YouTube channel. Now, it's bad enough YouTube lowered the commissions. And I noticed that this month. But there's really nothing we can do about it, guys. Things are changing. Hello, Dave Chin. Hello, Don. Hello, Hogan Report. Thank you. Things are changing, and that's part of building a business. Today, it should have been a relaxing day, and I got very aggravated the last 2 hours. But there is stuff I want to share with you, because I'm really, really happy about the gig app I've been using. I will include the link in the description below when this video uploads. Excuse me, guys. I just sat here for 2 hours, and then I realized my desktop and my laptop are outdated, and they're not. That's why you need an encoder for older devices. And I don't feel I need to do that yet. I'm not. The whole goal is not to spend money unless you have to. I worked for a company years ago. You're going to find this very interesting. Panda Express orders will be crazy next week, since they are doing 4 bowls. Panda Express. For $20. Oh, isn't that a Chinese? Isn't that Chinese? So angry I couldn't get my laptop working. But, you know, this is better than nothing. At least I can go live, which is great. I hope you do it up. Everybody's in a different area. Yes. Okay, Hogan reports. And every area is different. And right now in my area, I could make money if I want to work 10 hours to earn the money. I don't want to work 10 and 12-hour shifts anymore in my car. This is what I was getting to, guys. Thanks for listening to my rant. But you understand the frustration when you know, I'm building a business and I'm doing all the work. But I learned today's lesson was my desktop and my laptop is not compatible with the new YouTube. Unless I download an encoder, which I really don't feel the need to as long as I can go live using this iPad and this iPhone. I can still upload videos. The app, I'm getting, you're going to find it very interesting. Times are changing. That merchandiser app that I told you I did, I was stocking products and I worked a day, 8-hour day, 8 to 4 for 120. Of course, you got to pay your own taxes. They contacted me, and next week I said yes to another gig. I'm going to work 3 days, and they finally got me for a reset. I'm very excited about that. I hope you can hear me, because I know on the iPad the volume is much lower, so I'm screaming. Got to do what you got to do. I should get a wireless speaker. Oh, I wonder if I hooked up the earbuds with the iPad, if it would record me. I got to test that out. So I don't have to scream in the hopes of you hearing me through the speaker, wherever the speaker is. I'm going to try that. You got to stay on top of technology if you want to do stuff like that. Hi, Michelle. We have Reset Assistance Project available this week in New York. $15 per hour for a total of $120 per 8-hour shift from 4:21 to 4:25, 8 to 4. And then they list the 3 stores. Are you available to work? I write back, I can work the location that I want to work. Same store, but 3 different locations. I can work Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Great. So you have been assigned. They get back to me. You know, it's communication through the texting. You have to give them 5 minutes. And then they say, please refresh your app. Thank you so much, Michelle. Have a great day. They put the jobs on my calendar in my account with the Merchandiser app. Please join using the referral link in the description below after this video uploads. Then I write, thank you. I'm physically capable of working 3 days because it's I felt it today when I woke up. I was like, ooh, my arms hurt. My back hurts a little bit. But I'm a little out of shape because I haven't worked in that kind of setting in a while. But I liked it. I just can't do it full time. Just the way it is. I kept trying to keep my last job. I kept. And I hurt myself. And there was no reason to do that, you know. So I'm really happy about these gigs, and I'm going to discuss something in a moment, that I finally got a reset. And at the store that I already worked in, so they know what they got. So they write back, thank you so much for your support. Excellent. When I was at the store and I had to sign in the ledger book, I signed the date, my name, and I had to put survey.com from the company and crossmark. Now, we're talking 6 years ago. I worked crossmark. Let me make sure I blocked everything here. I went to go sign in. It's not available anymore. But just in case, I saved this. I'm gutting out my home because we're all home a lot more now. This was all my information to sign in to the Crossmark platform on that desktop. And what I would do is I did demos for this company. And I would submit, answer 20 questions and then submit, take a picture of the receipt and upload it to their platform. And I got paid on the books. It was a W-2 form. It was a W-2 job. They took out taxes. Not anymore. And it just dawned on me, oh my God. Survey.com, I got to write that in the book and put Crossmark underneath it. Because you got to prove that you were there when you sign in and when you sign out. So they know you're there for the full 8 hours. Times are changing fast, guys. That's incredible. I love the freedom. I would do it again, stocking shelves. I like it part-time. It's going to lead to other things. Now, I remember I had a boss for this company, Crossmark. And they're weeding out job titles, positions. They don't need a lot of those, I guess they were called managers, regional representatives, regional specialists. You don't need them anymore. Not if you're going through the app. It's not necessary. That's 6 years. And now they're going on the apps. And I went to go sign into 2 companies and my account was no longer available. Are you still going to consider Shipt? I have to now. My mother has a girlfriend who joined Shipt and she's delivering CVS pharmaceuticals. I am going to check it out. I am going to give it a try. I don't mind shopping at a CVS, at a Walgreens, at a Duane Reade. There's a few of them around here. At Rite Aids. What other convenience stores are like that around here? Those are the 4 that I'm aware of. I would do that. 7-Elevens. I didn't mind Postmates. Picking up, 7 items for a customer. That didn't bother me. And they tipped. That's another convenience store. That was before this forced pause was put into play. I didn't mind that at all. Sometimes people just need some basics. But to shop at a food store right now, I don't know if I want to do that. There's lines everywhere where I live. Even at CVS's, but they're much shorter. They go a little faster because they're convenience stores. I wanted to share that with you because Crossmark is now going to apps to get people in the field. They don't need all these middlemen paying them money to do a job that they really don't need. They can pay a third-party app, save a lot of money, pay us decent pay, and see how the times have changed? We are in the process of change. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Any thumbs up are appreciated. So I got that out of the way. I'm really happy about that. Thank you again for telling me about the encoder, but I don't want to put my YouTube channel in the hands of strangers. They could do whatever they want. I want you to know, see, I have Streamlabs right there. I did do it, and I was going to share that with you, and I was like, what? I'm not giving anyone permission to my YouTube channel. Stride. Now, when I go do this job, I'm not doing the food deliveries those 3 days. I'm going to work at a job, but I'm going to turn on the Stride because that was a major write-off on my taxes this year. And I think that had a lot to do with me getting a little money back. Track your miles for every gig job that you do. Because I'm driving to a job that's not a W-2 job. It's a 1099. You're allowed to track your miles for that. That's key. That's key. What did you say? Comma Fa is another one to check out. Well, what is that, a encoder or something like shift? What is that? See, this is why I wanted to do it on the desktop. You always got to touch this. C-A-M. Thank you. C-A-M-E-R. C-A-M-E-R-A-F-I. It's a site for streaming, live streaming. It's another streaming site. Got it. Excellent. Thank you. So, always track your miles, guys. That's a huge write-off at tax time. With Crossmark, when I did Crossmark, the Crossmark job, I did demos. I don't feel they're going to have... This is an opportunity. I got a stocking job, a merchandising job, stocking shelves, and I liked it. And I would like to still work for that store all the way around the island and become one of their regulars. And I believe it's because they had a lot of demos at one point, but now with what's going on with the forced pause and being careful with all the, the virus, they're not going to be hiring demonstrations because it's a lot of touching. I went to a couple of stores that usually put samples out, and somebody keeps an eye on them. None of them were out last week. Not a one. You can't do it because too many hands, even if you have toothpicks. So those jobs, I think, are going to go down for a while. I don't feel food demonstrations are going to be as much in demand. When I was doing it a lot. I made a lot of money, too. I hung in there. I did it for a long time. So that's a job that's out of circulation. Today I went walking with my mother earlier today. Beautiful day. We walked the mile. It's called the Nautical Mile. It's where a bunch of restaurants and fishing boats are. The charter boats. Now, they would be packed on a day like today. And they were just docked. Think of all those jobs. People not working on the charter boats. I didn't even take that into consideration. I was like, Mom, she was like, yeah, all these people, all the restaurant people, all the charter boat people, nobody's working. Just the people taking care of the boats, but they're not even working that much because the boats are docked. Very sad. And that's going to be like this for months. Very sad. There's no activity. There were people around today. It was windy earlier, but not what it usually is on a day like today. It was windy, but still the sun was out. It was a beautiful day to get a little bit of a spring fever. Just sad. Hello, Giggy. Hello, Gig Live for Lexi. Hello. Everybody check out our channel. I got to catch up on videos. I've been watching other videos, and let me tell you. So, check out the merchandising app in the description below after this video uploads. Or go to my video from yesterday. Since I promoted it again, I received 8 new referrals. And you can do the same if you join and you start working. I'm hoping to get more stocking jobs and more reset jobs. I'm really excited about this. I'm going to assist with a reset for 3 days. Very good. I now have 35 referrals. And 8 new referrals in the past few days. That's really cool. I'll earn a little money from every job they do, and you can do the same after you join, but up to $100. Once it hits $100, then they don't pay you any more money. That is awesome. I'm a great lead generator. Tony from Team LMDU said some ship shoppers had $300 orders this week at his grocery store. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out. I am going to, there's a couple of things I want to check out. The shipped and, something else that I'll talk about soon enough. So I got the referral bonus. We got that done. Someone did ask me a few hours ago, but then I got so sidetracked and I learned that my old devices are not compatible with the new YouTube, but this iPad is, and this phone is, and it will do. I got to get used to it. I want to learn how to screen record on this iPad. I even have the pen. That would be pretty cool, but I got to take the time to learn it to do it. They did ask about the PUA, the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance. I uploaded my application 2 weeks ago, and no one has looked at it yet. They're asking me how long does it take. It might take them another month to get up to me. And I did upload 10 files. My 1099s. I had one small W-2 from the beginning of the year. My license, my social security number. That's what I uploaded. Hey David R. Hello. Thanks for joining in. So I'm sorry. I forget who asked me that. However, you gotta wait like everyone else. It's not gonna happen overnight. No one's even looked over my application. I also learned about the EIDL, the Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program that I told you about, that I applied to try to receive $1,000 forgivable grant. They took down the application. They stopped because they received so many applications and they ran out of money. But right now, federal, Congress, all the higher authorities are now discussing a $5 billion EIDL loans and advances. They're not sure if it's going all to the PPP. Maybe some of it will go back into the SBA EIDL application. I'll keep on top of that. They are going to receive more money because they received so many applications. They got to go through them all. That's why they put a halt on it. So don't give up on that yet, guys. That's going to come around again. This is causing a lot of damage. Some states, nothing much is going on. And then you got some states that are hit hard like us. Every time I go out there, it seems like there's less opportunity to earn money as a food delivery driver. And anybody who was into rideshare, I'm sure they just went, nobody wants to get into your car. Nobody wants to get into your car. So I'll keep an ear out on that. I love watching those videos. Those guys are amazing. They're so knowledgeable and they're following every little bit of news and they know where to get it from. Oh, thank you, thank you, Lexi. It is scary. I'm sure it's like that in California, too. A notice just popped up when I went live. Something happened in California. I'll catch up with the news later. So, yes, with this forced pause, some of the gig apps have really taken a turn for the worst. But then some of the gig apps, like the merchandiser app, getting the reset jobs and the stocking of the shelves and the merchandising jobs, they weren't hiring. They were never giving me a chance. And I already got my foot in the door. And today, immediately on a Sunday, and I wrote them back in less than a minute. Of course, this because I already knew what I was going to tell them what I can do. And I knew I would be able to work 3 days because it's physical labor. You're lifting, you're moving around, you're getting on the floor, you're stocking shelves, you're climbing on ladders, you're stocking shelves. And now a reset, I would think, would be a little more physical. But I want to do it. I can handle it 3 days a week. Get back in shape. So that's that. And with the EIDL, I told you to go to free credit report. I want you to know that they haven't changed my info, and they should have. There was another one that someone recommended, and I saw that pop up. But I want you to know, sometimes I use my Discover card. I keep it active. But when I sign into my Discover account, they have a section when you sign in. It's called Credit Scorecard. And it gives you, it comes with the service of using the credit card. And you can sign in and check your inquiries. And it's more up to date because my credit score went up 3 points. I'm at 732 because I paid off 2 small credit card bills. And I was like, well, the other one didn't show any increase. It's been weeks now. They should have adjusted that. That's a freebie. The credit scorecard in my Discover account, well, that's almost real time. And they're a real reputable company. And I do use the card sometimes. And you can check your inquiries to see who's doing a hard credit check. That's another thing I learned about, which will go away quickly. But I heard that the EIDL, the SBA, that you applied for the EIDL, they're doing a hard credit score check. So I'm going to sign in every few days to see if the SBA, if I received any inquiries, because I haven't received any inquiries in a very long time. You heard that too. Do you think they would do another stimulus? Oh yes, they already said it, David. They're working on it. They have to. They closed us down. They have to. I am so grateful that, okay, these gigs went down a little bit in my area, the food delivery and stuff, that I thought I was going to make bank on, but more places are closing. It's harder to earn. You can't go far. You got to use a bathroom. I hate that because I like to stay out. But it also at the same time, it also it created new doors to new opportunities. And I got my foot in. And I would rather do that a few days a week and work on my business and study. The past 2 hours was a learning curve. I was like, damn, my equipment is not compatible with their new platform that YouTube's working on. But my iPad is. But my phone is. I expect to get a couple of more years out of my computers, at least. As long as I can record videos and upload them, I don't have to go live on them. I'll go live on this from now on. So that's good to tell you guys. You know, they check your FICO score. Just so you know that. Financial insurance. Financial insurance. Credit. .org. .organization. But you know what I mean. So that's some good information to share with you guys. And I will check out Camarafi. Thank you. I'm really happy streaming. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So Crossmark crossed the line. They're transitioning. They're getting rid of the middleman, and they're going directly to a third-party app that are going to us. This was an opportunity, guys. I even checked out the other company, and the website, well, it didn't even exist anymore. Things have changed really quickly. So that's that. I'm just going to cruise away, do the same thing. I'm going to listen to the videos, hear what's going on, and I want to learn what's going on in all the areas. That's why I watch a lot of other channels. I like it. Do you think they... So they are definitely going to do another stimulus. They're debating. They can't agree on an amount. I really don't think they're going to give people $2,000 a month for 6 months. I mean, come on. They can't do that. But they have to give out another stimulus. That is for sure. On top of the unemployment benefits. They have to. You know, they forced close the world. There are a lot of people out there that are not getting sick. I'm not downplaying the severity of this unknown, stronger than a flu virus at all. But there are people, it affects everyone differently. There are people that aren't really getting that sick. They get a really bad cold, they self-quarantine, and they go back to their world. You're forcing people not to earn money. Oh, here's another thing. I heard on the radio twice over the weekend that, I want to say it right, there is another fund being put together by Sam Adams. The beer? It's a restaurant strong fund by Sam Adams. If you type that into a browser, you will find out about it. They're asking people to donate, and they're putting in a lot of money that restaurant people can apply to, because more than less restaurant people live hand to mouth, paycheck to paycheck, and they were just forced to shut down, and we're going on 5 weeks of they're not earning any money. It's very cruel and mean to force someone to go into more financial, to have more financial worries. It's very sad. A lot of people out there are not working at all. It's cruel. A restaurant person who loves their career doesn't want to go to a convenience store or food store. They don't want to deliver. I've bumped into some old friends in the past year, and they're like, "What are you doing, Michelle?" That I haven't seen. Just restaurant people, people used to work with, or people from around town, and people move a couple of towns here and there, your area. And they're like, "Oh, well, I guess it's better than nothing." Like, they couldn't believe I was food delivering. And I'm like, they don't get it. This is a whole industry that's evolving and unfolding into so many other jobs. But that's okay. They could think little of me. They're like, "God, we're so sorry, Michelle." Why? Hello, Janet Collins. Hi, how's it going? Did you get approved for the EIDL? Not yet. No one's even done a credit check yet. But I was sharing that there are more reputable places you can go to receive, to find out if anybody did a, background credit check on you. Check your FICO score. Oh, no one's even looked at my application, Jeff. Oh, that'll take weeks. I've just come to terms with it. I'm hoping that, by mid-May, I would think by mid-May someone would look at my application. I believe I qualify. They have all my information. I'll let you know. Oh, the moment someone reaches out to me, I'll let you know. Absolutely. And no matter where I am, when I'm at the jobs, I'm going to let them know I'm waiting for a phone call from unemployment. They call me. I pick up my phone and I walk into the corner, because I'm not missing the phone call for anyone. That's not happening. And it depends how much you make. My mom was filling me in about that. She knows that. So I'm going to join ships. I'm going to see what's going on. There was something else. I have my list over there. Just keep plugging along, guys. Buffering. Oh, buffering. I'm here. I'm not moving. I'm not driving. CEO Drive Her got her EIDL check. I know who she is. That's great. That's great. I'm so happy to hear someone in our little circle. CEO Drive Her. She has a channel. She received her EIDL check. Do you know for how much? Did she get $1,000? How about the 1,000? Well, that's what he's speaking about. She got 2,000. All right. Wow. That means they're cruising along. They shut that down because they couldn't accept any more applications. They'll get to ours. They will get to ours in the first round because I filled it out days before they closed it down. See you, Dave. Not me. Nothing yet. Not a thing. No one's even checked my credit score yet. That would give me an indication if the SBA, did a background check. That's that. I hope you enjoyed all the information. It's getting kind of long. It's 36 minutes. EIDL, Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program, offered by the SBA, forgivable loans up to $10,000. CEO Drive Her received $2,000. That's great. I watch her sometimes. That's amazing. You got a lot of bonuses. Where are you talking about, Jeff? Where do you live again? I don't do DoorDash, but I might in the future. Heard someone got their check and didn't get a... Really? Oh, I'll make sure I check my account tomorrow. No kidding. $5 per delivery bonus. That's very good. With the SBA. Wow, thanks. Okay, Lexi. Huh. Got it. So, I'm a little frustrated. I wasted a couple of hours trying to figure that stuff out. But as long as I can go live once in a while on the iPad, I'm not going to sweat it. I don't have that much time to spend anymore. But that's part of a learning curve when you do everything yourself. Never know. Oh, you're right. We might wake up tomorrow and go, we got $1,000. Wow, I wonder how she got $2,000. I wonder how many times she filled it out. That's great. Oh, her channel must be blowing up from that. I should check her out after this. I'm sure she recorded a video. I still want to collect PUA and work to make double. Well, you're allowed to... It's just like unemployment. I'm sure there's rules and guidelines to follow. But as long as I can work part-time and I got this gig that I'm really happy about that will lead to other gigs, it's nice to know I'm not going to drive all week while I'm doing this. And be around people and be a part of a team. And, the more, you do a good job, they'll reach out to you first. Because then they know you want to work. That's really great. So a company is crossing over into the app economy. She has a lot of companies. Yes, she has a video about getting the funds on your new gig, Lady Michelle. Thank you very much. Thank you, Harden54. I'm going to go check it out now. I'm going to put on the music, little background music, turn that on. Thank you very much for telling me that. Okay, guys, it was a lot of fun. I'm sorry I said I was going to go live at 6:30, but then all of a sudden it dawned on me. I take very good care of that computer. I expect to have it until it breaks. But if it's not compatible with YouTube for live streams anymore, what are you going to do? The iPad works. The phone works. Good enough for now. You have to learn. There's a lot of stuff to learn. Have a good night, Jeff. Have a good night, Lexi. It was great. Thank you very much for the heads up. I'm going to check her out. I can't wait to see her video. That's exciting. She deserves it. Thank you, Harden54. Oh, you're so sweet. It would have been a little more interesting if I had my laptop, but you can't have everything you want. See you guys. Have a good one. I'm going to go check her out. Let's cross our fingers. See if we get that EIDL forgivable grant. I'll see you. Bye.